Just when you thought the buttons on your steering wheel were pretty straightforward, I'm here to tell you a lot of them have dual purposes. So today we're sharing 5 tips of shortcuts you can utilize on your Kia or Hyundai steering wheel. Come take a look. My first one is probably one of my favorites and least favorites at the same time. It's going to be your lane following assist button located on your steering wheel. Now, depending on if you're driving a Hyundai or a Kia or an EV or a gasoline vehicle, the location of it may vary, but it's important that it's this icon. It looks like a steering wheel with 2 lanes around it. Now, when you give this a quick push, it's going to activate your lane following assist system, which is going to have an icon similar to that somewhere on your gauge cluster. When you give it a long press, however, it switches purposes and it's now going to turn on or off your lane centering assist or lane keeping assist. It sounds pretty confusing, but essentially when you give it a quick push, your vehicle is going to guide you in the lane that you're in, making sure it's following the lane. It's a gentle guidance. It's not anything annoying, it doesn't beep, none of that. Now when you press and hold it and it turns on your lane keeping assist, that's where you're going to have that more ping pong like feeling with audible alerts. A lot of our consumers do not like that, but they love the centering assist. So I hope that shortcut helps. On to tip number 2.
Tip number 2, and this one may not necessarily be hidden, but a lot of people seem to forget about it. And it's going to have to do with this notes icon and the OK button right beneath. Now, depending on what vehicle you're driving, whether it's an EV or gas, your controls may be flipped, so really pay attention to the buttons that we are using. And you'll also notice on my instrument cluster, we're set up with our driver's assistant screen. So when that is set up, if I go and press down on my OK button here, it's actually going to go and automatically jump me into my driver's assistant settings. That way I can go and adjust them on the fly while driving without having to dig through all the screens. This is super helpful, especially if you want to go and adjust your settings. That way you can have the most seamless and comfortable drive as possible.
Number 3 is going to be another driver safety setting. So if I press my cruise control button right up at the very top left, which could be switched if you're in a different car, and hold it, I will get my speed limit assist icon. From here, I can move either up or down to increase or decrease the speed limit warning. Pretty cool.
Number 4 has to do with our media side of the steering wheel, so let's talk about these 2 top buttons. So first things first is we're going to have our media mode. So if you go and give this a press and hold, it's going to bring you up to your media mode screen where you can go and select the different types of media that you want to play when you just give this button one quick press. So now I'm in my radio and then also cycling between my sounds of nature. The other one is going to have to do with our voice assistant. So if I give this again one quick press, it's going to be Kia's in-house voice command system. But if I go and press and hold, once my phone is connected with Bluetooth, it's actually going to go and bring up my Siri or whatever the Android counterpart may be.
Now number 5 may quite be the star of the show, literally. So on the right side of the steering wheel in this case, we have a star button. If I press and give this a hold, it is going to take me to my favorites menu. And from here, I can set exactly what I want it to do. So let's do home. Every time I give this a press now, it'll jump my screen back into its home. Just another one of the ways where you can shortcut your time spent in the actual menu and focus a lot more on the road and just how much you love the ride of your new Kia and Hyundai. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you learned any new tips or tricks from this video, let us know. And of course, we'd love to see a like and a comment on this video. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.